Hello everyone, my name is Muktade. I'm Cloud Technical Specialist at Websun Solution Inc. Let me talk briefly about my company. My company name is Websun Solution Inc., which has offices in both Toronto, Canada and Tennessee, USA. We are a premier Microsoft Gold Dynamics certified partner and IT consulting and solutions provider. Our team consists of over 40 professionals with multiple decades of combined experience in the areas of ERP and IT consulting. We are multi-award winning North American Microsoft Gold partner. We have been in business for over 21 years. 100 of Dynamics DP, NAV, Dynamics 365 DC, Dynamics 365 CA customers located all over the world. We specialize in small to medium-sized business, ERP, and CRM implementations, and are the catalyst to enable our customers' growth and success. So today I'm going to talk about how to do on-premise Hyper-V virtual machines to Azure Migrate. Let's say what is Azure Migrate first. Azure Migrate provides a centralized hub to access and migrate on-premises servers, infrastructure, application, and data to Azure. In the Azure Migrate Hub, you can access and migrate servers, database, and web apps, database, web application, virtual desktop data. Let's see what are the benefits of Azure Migrate. In Azure Migrate, you can reduce cost. It has greater productivity. It has stronger security. It has faster recovery. It is greener computing. Azure can enhance mobility. Azure can enhance compliance, and it is conveniently accessible. Also, it is great for improved scaling. So let's see, migrate Hyper-V virtual machine to Azure. First of all, we're going to see what are the tasks for migration. First, we're going to add the Azure Migrate server migration tool. We'll discover virtual machine that we want to migrate. After this, we will start replicating virtual machine. Then once replication done, we'll run a test migration to make sure everything's working as we are expected. After finishing test migration, we'll run a full virtual machine migration. So now the second step is like Hyper-V host requirement. So in order to set up our Hyper-V host, we have to see the deployment. The Hyper-V host that can be standalone or deployed in a cluster. Azure Migrate application software Hyper-V application provider is installed on the Hyper-V host. Host operating system Windows Server 2022 and Windows Server 2019, Windows Server 2012 are two with latest updates. Server core installation of this operating system also supported. Other software requirement is .NET Framework 4.7 and later, and port access, outbound connection on HTTP port 443 to send VM replication data. Now let's show you guys quickly a demo, and let me share my personal virtual machine setup. Here is my server, and from server manager, let me show you. From server manager, you can just add rules for Hyper-V. Go next, next. Hyper-V installed. Sometimes if you click there, it may be installed, but it's not. You don't find the Hyper-V manager. Then you simply can use PowerShell script. I'll share with guys in description link in below. And from the tool, when you click the tools, you can see the Hyper-V manager. From here, Hyper-V manager, you just I already created a virtual machine. So from Hyper-V manager, from the server, you click next, virtual machine, and then click next up until you finish this creating virtual machine. Okay, now let's go to the Azure portal. From the Azure portal, we're going to create a project. From the left side of the under the migration goals, you click server, database, and web apps, and then you can see the create project. Once you click on the create project, you will see this page, And from the subscription, my subscription is disabled now. So what I'm going to inform you, Azure offering a free subscription for the first time user. So if you're a first time user, you can get, you are eligible to get $200 credit from Microsoft, and you can use that credit up until 1 month. Within 1 month, you can create virtual machines, virtual network, storage, resources. You can use that to 200 credits, whatever you would like to create over in the Azure. So here I had a resource group. I created Muktaj resource group, and also you have to create any unique project name. You can give any name you'd like, and you can choose geography. For my case, it was Canada. So I created a Azure project. After creating Azure project, we're going to click on Discover. Let me show you. We need to register the server in Site Recovery Vault. So we're going to connect our virtual machines, this one, in the Azure Recovery Vault. So in order to do that, we have to discover on-premise environment that we will need to deploy Azure Migrate appliance. Discover requires access credentials to the host and cluster that runs the server that we want to discover. And prepare for replication by downloading and installing the replication provider software on Hyper-V host. So let's go Azure portal again. Once you click discover, and then you this is a question, are your server virtualized? I select yes with Hyper-V, and under this you can see generate project key. You can provide a eligible name, which would be 3 to 14 characters. And after you giving the eligible name, you click generate key and download that key on your local machine. After downloading key, you're gonna click on download Azure Migrate appliance .bhd file on your local machine. After creating these two appliances, you just copy and paste under your server. For my case, I place those under document folder. So this one is called Azure Site Recovery Provider. Another one is a key file. And this is called vault credential file. So you're going to double click Azure Site Recovery Provider once it's run and it's installed. Installation complete, then you continue to register this server in Azure Site Recovery Vault. After finishing this installation, you can continue register your server in the Azure Site Recovery Vault. You click register, then it will take you to the Discover Server Vault settings. And from this page, you're going to browse that key file you placed on your PCs on your server's location. So I browse my key file, upload it here, then I click next. Then my server was registered in the Azure Site Recovery Vault. I click finish. Now we can see, we can go and let's check on the portal. So now here from the Discover server, you can see finalized registration. There is one server, Hyper-V host is connected, and you have to click registration finalized. After finalizing registration, your server discovered. Now we're going to start replicating our discovered machine. Once you click on the replicate, then this virtual machine is going to show up, and you have to click, you have to check in and go to the next. From the target setting, you have to choose your subscription, resource group, replication storage account, virtual network you have created already. You can leave subnet as default, and availability option, I choose the availability zone. And go to the next page. Under the compute, I choose the automatic setting, and for the operating system I choose Windows because this one was Windows operating system. After finishing replication, we have to check this replication is healthy or not. From my case, it was healthy. Replication was successful. So after replicating virtual machine, we have to start test migration. Here it is. The test migration is showing successfully completed the operation. Once test migration done, it will, this cleanup test migration will be blue, and then you're gonna click on cleanup test migration. Once cleanup test migration done, then you are ready to move on to migrate. So now we're going to click on migrate. And here is our Hyper virtual host, which one is replicated on the Azure Migrate. Is showing here healthy state. And now in the right of the bottom corner, we're going to click migrate. So migration is done. From the step 3, migrate, you can see one virtual machine, Hyper-V host, is migrated. And for double check, we're going to go migration. We're going to check the virtual machines on Azure, and I found that on-prem virtual machine over there. And from the overview, we can see all of the properties of this virtual machine. This is our short demo. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. If you have any further question, then please email us at info@websun.com. Also, if you have any inquiries about Azure pricing, then you just simply click on this link. And from here, you can check what is the price of virtual machine, for instance, or storage account or SQL database, whatever you need. Just click it and Azure will calculate itself. And from view, you can see. I also would like to inform you whatever Microsoft offering the price, our website company offer less than our vendor. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you again. Bye.